And there it is. It's Sunday. Time to renew, restore, let go of the past week, and clear space for all the new endless possibilities within each moment that presents itself to us. Hello, thank you for joining us. Aloha, welcome to Maui. So if you're feeling a little bit fragmented, what better vehicle than yoga to bring us back into wholesomeness again? Hello, so glad for you to join us here. The very word itself, yoga, means to yoke, unite, and bring everyone together. So this is a wonderful way for us all to come together and practice yoga. Commune from around the world. Hi, Joy Anthony, how are you? So glad you could be with us today. Good morning, or is it good evening where you are at? Oh. So let's connect, unite, and take a moment to just regroup ourselves. It's Sunday, so we're just going to take it easy today. This is Elaina from Maui Yoga Live. We're here on the beautiful beach in Maui. We're just going to unwind, relax, get ready for the new week. Hello, 12:41 a.m. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome to yoga then. What better way to go have some yoga right before you fall asleep? Okay, so let's go ahead and get onto the mat. We're going to start in Sukhasana, just easy pose, cross-legged position. If your legs get tired or fatigued, then feel free. Just straighten your legs out. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself nice and comfortable so we can get into that meditative state of mind. So just start by closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders down your back, and just resting your palms facing up as you bring all of your awareness to your breathing and slowing the breath down. So begin to take your time on your inhales, filling your lungs as much as you can, and really relaxing as you exhale slowly. And from here on out, all breathing is done in and out through the nose only, harnessing our energy by keeping the mouth closed, not letting any energy escape out through the mouth. So just trying to remember to contain your breath in and out through the nose, nice and slow. And allow each breath that you take to send you deeper into that relaxed state of mind. So you let go of all of the thoughts of the past week. Set all your worries and cares aside just for a moment. And allow your breath to sync up with the rhythm of the powerful ocean's ebb and flow. Take a few more deep breaths here. Just allow yourself to be carried away. And let each breath take you further and further away from your busy everyday life and deeper down into your relaxed state of consciousness. And now let's slowly start to roll one ear towards one shoulder. And we're just going to breathe our way from one side to the other, letting go of any kind of tension that we may have in our neck and shoulder area. So really start to ground your sitting bones down, lengthening your spine as you move back and forth. Just taking it really easy. You might be releasing long held holding patterns, so feel free to stop at any point you need to and breathe into that space. If you have a kink in your neck or in your shoulders that needs extra special attention, right now would be the perfect opportunity to stop and breathe into it to release that tension. And remember to feel free to stop and do just that throughout the entire practice. This is your practice, and you're going to modify it to fit you and your body best. And now slowly stop at the center, bring the chin down towards your chest. Ignite your core now, pull the pelvic wall up and the navel in towards your spine, creating a two-part strong abdominal lock. Tailbone tucks under. And now practice a few deep breaths here with your core strong, yet your heart center and lungs are relaxed. Breath easily flows in and out with no restrictions. You're practicing how to contract certain muscle groups and relax others at the same time. So just taking a few deep breaths there, seeing how that feels. And remember, you can do this throughout the entire day. Core strong, lengthening the spine, relaxed heart and lungs, making your entire day an abdominal workout. And now let's take 3 collective breaths together. Begin to empty all of the air out of your lungs. And as we inhale, circle sweep, arms come all the way out to the sides, coming all the way to the top. Prayer press palms as you exhale right through your midline. 2 more times. Inhaling, gathering up energy, and exhale, harnessing, honing, and utilizing this energy within. 1 more time. Inhaling, reaching past the fingertips, igniting the arms, and exhale, really pressing that power within. Now let's come into all fours for a few rounds of cat-cow. So you're just going to come onto the hands and knees. Wrists are lined up under shoulders, knees under hips. As we inhale, you're going to lift the heart center, arch your back, send the tailbone away high. Good. Exhale, round your spine. Pull the belly in, chin towards the chest. Just warming up the back. Inhale, moving back and forth. Opening up the heart center. And just breathing into your spine. Exhaling to round. A few more times. Just creating heat within the body. And exhale. Starting to loosen up. 1 more time here. And exhale. Now come into neutral spine. So tabletop the back, pulling forward through the crown of the head and back through the rear. We're going to inhale, right arm, left leg, reaching up in opposite directions. Now really ignite your core and start to turn the breath on. Breathing slow in and out through the nose. And you're reaching past the fingertips, past the toes, and lifting up out of your joints. And take 1 more breath here before moving on. And as you exhale, you're just going to bring your limbs out to the side. So kicking your heel out to the side, fingertips reach out as parallel as you can just for a moment. And as you exhale, just set your foot down on the ground, anchor it, and we're going to inhale, right arm circle sweeps up and over the extended leg, coming into gate. Deep side stretch. Good. Opening up, really getting into the fascia of your rib cage. Next, exhale, coming back to tabletop. So just breathing your way, going nice and slow, resetting the spine, getting ready for the other side, pulling forward through the crown and back through the rear as you inhale. Left arm, right leg lifts up, reaching in opposite directions. Starting to lift up and out of the joints. And this is where we get past the self. So you're reaching past the fingertips and past the toes to align yourself with that power around you. It's like you were reaching for that helping hand that's always there. Really ignite your core. Smooth and lengthen the breath. And on the next exhale, We're gonna slowly start to kick the right heel out to the side, and just staying as parallel as we can, just for a moment. Good. And then set the foot down. Anchor it nice and strong as you inhale. Left arm circle sweeps up and open to the side for gate. Just breathing into that opening there. And on your next exhale, slowly coming back into the tabletop position. Now coming into the first down dog, you're just gonna tuck your toes and lift your hips up towards the sky as you press your chest back towards your thighs. And just start to walk your dog out. Yes, Matt, you got it. And let your head in. You wanna use every bit of the hands you're given. So really press the knuckles into the mat. And alleviate pressure off of your wrists. This is just to warm up the back a little bit more. And now slowly start to walk your feet up towards your hands for ragdoll. Either clasping your hands behind your head or just reaching for opposite elbows. And just swaying back and forth for decompressing your spine. This is just a little inversion. Bring your arms up. Release those muscles. You can rock the weight forward and back. We can spend so much of our day compressing our spine. So here's how we decompress it. Give more space and length to each vertebrae. Next, exhale, release the fingertips down towards the mat and separate your feet about the width of your mat for Gajah Utkatasana, elephant chair. So toes are directly in front of the heels. As you inhale, sitting the hips down, bringing elbows, forearms, wrist, fingertips to touch. Bring the weight back into your heels, knees behind toes just to protect them. You can lift your toes up just to feel where that weight should be. And then once you have the weight back in your heels, release your toes back down to grip. Tailbone tucks under, shoulders down your back. Lifting the elbows up to shoulder height. Yes. Exposing your upper middle back. Breathing into that space there, focusing your eyes one spot. Here we balance. Slowly starting to lift the heels, coming up onto the toes. Take your breath, inhaling, nice and slow, and then you're going to use that energy. Sit down maybe just a little bit deeper. Good. Good, good, good. Last breath here. And exhale, heels down, forward fold. Slightly turn your toes in. Gorilla. Hook your big toe with the 2-piece fingers and thumb. As you inhale, flatten your back, belly in. As you exhale, bend your knees, elbows to the sides, head down. And just give a gentle tug here. Getting a little bit deeper into the ears. Clearing out the head space. Making new room for new insights, new creativity. On your next exhale, release your grip, set your hands, and step your feet back into high plank position. So you want to press back through your heels, wrists are stacked underneath the shoulders. Now bring your knees down to the mat for the modified flow, tucking the tailbone under, lifting up through the crown of your head, bending the elbows and lowering the chest all the way down. Low cobra, just lifting the chest up. All focus is on strengthening the lower back. Exhale, press back over the knees. Tuck the toes and lift your hips back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Stretching out the feet, come up high onto the tippy toes. And then press your heels down towards the mat. Soft bend in the knees. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up long behind you. Stretching past the toes to activate every muscle in your leg. Good. As you exhale, step it forward to the outside of the right hand. We're just going to come into a low lunge here. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Plenty of room between your knee and foot. As you inhale, lifting the arms high, just reaching for opposite elbows. Pressing the hips forward, just opening up the left hip flexor. Just relaxing the shoulders down your back. Keeping your spine nice and long. Next exhale, switching sides. Bringing your hands back to plant them nice and firm. Tuck the back toe, lift the leg, and step right foot back to meet left. Now knees can be up or down. If the knees are up, press back through the heels, forward through the crown of your head. Bend the elbows, and keep them tucked into your sides as you lower and hover here. Good, 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 good. Inhale, lift into upward facing dog. So you just want to straighten the arms. Good. Point the toes. Thighs are engaged. Yes, perfect. As you exhale, use your core to lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. In through the nose, slow. And out through the nose, slow. Other side. Inhale, left leg lengthens long behind you, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step it forward and through, planting to the outside of the left hand. Good. Back knee comes down. Inhale, arms. Good. Exhale, reaching behind you for a shoulder rinse. Clasping your hands. Allowing your shoulders to relax. To lift up to the crown of your head. Take one more deep breath here on this side. On your next exhale, release the arms. Just bring them back to the front. Tuck the back toe. Lift and straighten the leg and step the feet back together. Here we flow it out, modified or not. Bend the elbows, lower it down and hover. Good. Inhale into upward facing dog. Lifting the heart away from the heels. Exhale, use your core to lift your hips back into down dog. Beautiful. Good. Take a breath in through the nose. Slow. And now open the mouth, just letting it go. Letting go of any energy trapped in there that needs to get out. One more deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Now closing the mouth once more. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts long behind you, stretching it out, reaching past the toes. Exhale, warrior one this time. Stepping the foot between the hands, back heel anchors down. Using your core to lift, upper body, arms to rise. So here, you're just squaring the hips, facing the front. And we're just going to press the palms to the sky. Just interlacing the fingers, relaxing the shoulders down your back. Weight is in the front heel. Just igniting and breathing into the body. So I'm going to take one more breath here. On your next inhale, you're going to release the hands, prayer palms to touch, and take flight into warrior 3, pressing off the back foot, and just take as much time as you need. Slowly starting to bring upper body forward as you balance, lengthening left leg long behind you. One more deep breath here. And on your exhale, slowly step the foot back, exalting your warrior, bending the elbows behind the head. Good. Deepening your lunge. And exhale, flowing it out. Hands come down, stepping it back to high plank. Here we lower it down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Take that breath, nice and slow. Conditioning you to where you control your breath and how much energy you bring to your body. Other side, inhale, left leg lengthens long behind you. 3-legged dog. Exhale, warrior 1. Bring the foot forward, place between the hands, anchor the back heel down. Strong foundation. Just slowly make your way. And again, pressing the palms high to the sky. Shoulders are down. Pressing the palms away. Good. Activating that natural traction in the body. Breathing your way from one side to the other. And if this is your tighter side in your hips, just breathe it a little bit deeper. And on your next exhale, prayer hands come together, getting ready to take flight. Slowly start to press back off and away. Coming into your warrior 3. Focusing your eyes one spot. Lengthen your leg long behind you. Just be here for one more breath. Really reach it out. And slowly start to come back into your warrior. Exalted now. Bend the elbows behind the head, deep in your front lunge. Exhale. Hands down, stepping it back, flow it out. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale. Igniting the core, down dog. Good. Breathing in slow. And out, nice and slow. Just smoothing out your breath. And now come up high onto your tippy toes. Bend the knees to hover a few inches above the mat, looking forward. And igniting your core, either floating or walking the feet up to the hands. Good. Inhale, tabletop, flatten the back, belly in. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Coming all the way to standing now. Inhale, circle, sweep, arms come all the way up. And exhale. Centering your energy within. And here's where we're going to balance. So you can either hit the knee, or you're going to come to your toe. So whichever is available to you. Just going to balance on the left side first. So bring the weight into the heel, gripping with the toes. You're going to suction cup your foot, and either bring hands to the knee. And don't worry, we're working against the sinking sand here, so it's whatever is available to you. If you have your toe, right two kiss fingers and thumb, left hand on hip. Standing nice and tall. And the secret to balancing is locking your eyes. One point, finding that non-moving object. Igniting your core, so really tightening up and in, and relaxing the breath. Slowly, maybe moving on. Opening up to the side. Coming back to center now. Ah, lots it. And shake out the legs. Just let go of any tension we create. We also release. Inhale, circle sweep up. Inhaling that breath, energizing as you exhale. Harnessing that energy within. So coming into the right side now. Finding that footing. Either reaching for the knee or the big toe. Whichever's available. Relaxing the shoulders down, standing nice and tall. You're going to lock your eyes. One point. That's the ekagrata, where your focus is so strong that distractions will just simply eclipse themselves from your view. Neck core. Nice strong two-part abdominal lock. When you're ready, slowly start to maybe kick out. Coming back to center. And release it down. Let go of any tension as you breathe it away. Inhale, circle sweep up. A little bit of a back bend here. So really start to press your hips forward, lifting up and out of your spine. And exhale, swan dive it down. Flat back, belly in, forward fold. Setting the hands, and you can float or step the feet back into high plank. Good. Flow it out, lower it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lifting the hips back to down dog. This will be the last flow before we're on the ground. Inhale, right leg, three-legged dog, nice and high. Now this time, open up your hips all the way, bend your knee, toe points toward left shoulder, and rotate the ankle round and round. Just loosening up your ankle joint, good. Circle the ankle the opposite direction. Now you can stay here in this wonderful hip opener, or if you'd like to flip your dog, you slowly start to flip over. Feet land about hip width distance apart. Good. You can do it, Matt. You can do it. And lift up through the hips, reaching past the fingertips, driving the heels down. Good, 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 good. And slowly make your way back into your three-legged dog. Good. Roll the hips open just a little bit more. Yes. And straighten the leg nice and long. Square the hips. Getting ready for the crunch here. Just one series. Inhale. As you exhale, pour forward in high plank. Right knee, right elbow. Good. Three-legged dog again. Inhale. Send the leg all the way back up. Exhale, twist. Knee towards left elbow. Good. Good, good, good. And now just set the knee down. Bring it out to the side. Just going to rest in half pigeon here just for a moment. So Matt, bring your knee out to the side just a little bit more. Set the knees to the outer edge of the other edge. Yes, there you go. Does that feel a little bit better? Lengthening up through the crown of your head. And maybe going down just a little bit further. Last deep breath here. And slowly start to come back up onto the hands. Tuck the back toe. Lift and straighten the back leg, and we're going to swoop right back up into three-legged dog. So reaching the right toes nice and high just to stretch it back out, and then set it down. Good. Coming to the other side now. Left leg reaches as long as you can. Three-legged dog. And bending the knee, opening up the hips, and just rotating the ankles, circling round and round. Just loosening up your joints. And staying here, or flipping your dog on this side. So if you'd like to flip your dog, just flipping over, feet land about hip width distance apart, driving the heels down, As you lift the hips up, reaching long overhead past the fingertips. One more deep breath here. And slowly start to make your way back into the three-legged dog, opening up your hips just a little bit more. Straightening the leg back out to long, squaring the hips, taking that breath. Getting ready for the crunches. Inhale. As you exhale, pull forward to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog once more. Exhale and twist. Knee to right elbow. Good. And now bring the knee back out to the side for your half pigeon. Walking the right leg back. Walking the hands in. Just finding that comfortable position. And maybe coming down a little bit deeper. So this is where you use that heat that we create within the body to burn up any rubbish within. Using the basic elements, our water and air. Purifying it with that heat, that's that magic that you create. So breathing deep into your body. Good. On your next exhale, slowly walking the hands in, tucking the back toe, lift and straightening the back leg, and just pressing back into three-legged dog just to release out of the pose. And then step the feet down, pull forward into high plank, and we're going to lower all the way down to the ground. Good. Good. Now setting up for low cobra. Fingertips just at shoulder height. Roll your shoulders back down and lift up through the crown of your head. Exhale all the air out, and as you inhale, anchor the tops of your feet down into the ground. As you lift, upper body only up off the floor. Good. Now continue to lift up through the crown of your head, and all focus is on strengthening all of the tiny little muscles along your spine that support your infrastructure. You want them to grow stronger, creating the strongest spine possible. One more deep breath here. And release. Just bring the forehead to the hand. And relax here for a moment in belly down Shavasana. Just gonna go from all that isn't, or all that is to all that isn't. Through the toughest part. Now it's just time to relax and release. So let's slowly start to transition onto our back. So press yourself back into child's pose. Just reaching your arms out nice and long. Hips to heels, and letting go of any kind of tension in your lower back. Breathe into your shoulders, just let them relax. And slowly walk your hands in towards your body, cross your feet, sit down, and extend your legs nice and long. So just coming into lying down on your back now. We're going to come into bridge, feet flat, about hip width distance. Fingertips just graze the backs of your heels, and as you inhale, slowly starting to lift the hips up, digging the heels down, And then walking the shoulders in towards each other, interlacing the fingers. Coming into a shoulder raise. Continue to drive the heels down. The more that you lift your hips up, tucking the tailbone under, lifting the heart center. Very little pressure on the neck. One more deep breath here. And slowly release the hips down. Supta Baddha Konasana, bottoms of feet together, knees apart. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just circle your breath round and round. Using that reset button. Using your own energy that you created to re-energize yourself. Restoring your vitality organs. And now bring your knees back to the sky. Feet flat, hip width distance apart. We're going to do one more set of bridge. Inhale, pressing down through the heels, lifting the hips up. Now your palms can be flat to the ground this time. And instead, we are going to relax the larger muscle groups so that the tiny little muscles that get overshadowed and overpowered by those larger muscle groups can grow and strengthen. Now you might not be able to lift your hips up as high, but that's okay. These tiny little muscles want to get stronger. So see how much you can relax your larger muscle groups and allow all of the tiny muscles along your infrastructure at the base of your spine to strengthen and grow. Keep pressing down through your heels, relaxing your gluteus maximus. One more deep breath here. And slowly release. Back into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of feet together. Opposite hand on the heart, opposite hand on the belly as before. Circling your energy round and round. And slowly start to bring your knees back together. And very gently hug the knees into your body. Just going nice and slow. We're unwinding. We're stretching all those tiny muscles in your back. Good, 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 good. Now hang on to the right knee as you extend the left leg nice and long. Coming into the final twist now, left hand to the top of the knee as your right arm comes out to the side. You very gently just guide your knee across the body. And both shoulders, just maintain them on the ground as much as possible. In towards the chest, giving it a quick hug, and then sending right leg long as you bring the left knee up and in, giving it a nice breathable squeeze here, and then placing right knee or right hand above left knee as the left arm comes out, and just open yourself up to the side as you twist. Take one long-lasting deep breath here. Slowly start to bring the knee back into the chest, giving it one final hug. And then send the legs nice and long for final Shavasana. So separating the feet, just relaxing everything down to the ground now. And I'm just going to come around and adjust you a little bit deeper into that back.
Did it with this? That's cool. How about we can cover it all?
position signifies rebirth. Because every time you step off of your mat, you become a totally new person, reborn, renewed and restored. And very slowly start to press yourself up, coming to a comfortable seated position, facing forward, just taking your time. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. And we'll take 3 collective breaths together. Inhale, circle, sweep up. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhaling up. And exhale, harnessing that calm within. 1 more. Inhaling. And exhale, thumbs to third eye. And here's where you set your intention. The end of your practice. When you're a little bit more refreshed and cleared, you can focus on that source, that motivation that drives your intention. Or maybe just dedicating your practice or your week to someone or something special in your life, whatever it may be. Let's breathe life into it now. Inhale, prayer palms come directly up above. As you exhale, sending your intention out into the universe and beyond. Hands back to heart center. 2 more times. Inhaling, reaching it all the way up. Exhale, sending that out and coming right back to where we all began. 1 more time. Inhale up. Sending your intention out and coming right back to where we all started. Thank you so much for coming out on your Sunday morning for yoga. I'm so proud of you guys. Aloha, mahalo, and namaste. Thank you, and thank you everybody who joined us from around the world. This is Elaina from Maui Yoga Live. Please feel free to subscribe and share away with anyone you know who could benefit from free yoga and meditation. We will see you again for Aloha Friday. Please tune in, and until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Welcome to Maui.